Well, hey kiddies, Retro Dad. We're going to talk about something special. Something that we've talked about a couple times on this channel. We're going to talk about the NES Classic one more time. And that's coming up after this. Welcome back to So Wrong's Retro Collecting, the NES Classic. That little piece of scalper's dream. A lot of scalpers caught that dream, and I hope you kiddies got a chance to go out there and get yourself one of the NES Classic editions, because the rumor is, according to a couple sources, that they're gone. No more. Nintendo stopped production, and you will not be able to get one even in April. This comes from two sources of mine. One, Best Buy. They got a notice that they will no longer be getting these little bad boys. And I also asked GameStop today, who got a memo saying most likely the NES Classic will no longer be in stock. Now, everyone's in agreement that this is a bad move on Nintendo. I'm highly disappointed. I hope you are too. In fact, you should be a little outraged out there. You should be pissed off because the only people who really got these is a handful of us and scalpers. Now, I had to wait in line for hours to get mine. Now, I did a video in December, maybe January, I talked about it. I might include it in this video, or I might do a separate video on it. I already recorded it and everything. Just haven't released it yet because I thought my days of talking about the NES Classic were over. But no, Nintendo, has said, sorry guys, the NES Classic, no more. Is it true? I don't know. Do I think it is? Maybe. And I'll tell you why. I haven't seen any in the stores. And they said, Nintendo said, that these will be coming out steadily around Christmas. That was a lie. Or maybe not a lie, but more of a misunderstanding between Nintendo and the shipping, or just the manufacturers that made these. So the NES Classic might not be around anymore. How do you feel about that? I'm actually a little upset. In fact, I thought these would become more readily available, but they're not. Now, there is a couple peripherals that just came out. I just got this today, and it's kind of like an NES Advantage. I'm going to test it out, see if it works. This is the only one they had at my local Best Buy. It's actually the only one I've seen actually in any of the stores I've been to lately. So I had to pick it up. I thought, hey, it's $25. Hopefully it works. Like I said, it's like the NES Advantage. And I also picked up this, the carrying case. Now, scalpers were trying to give this for like $50 sometimes, but you can go to any GameStop and have at least a couple of these in stock. The GameStop I went to today had about 5 of these. These are the only ones who have these locally. Not the NES Classic, though. They haven't seen one since December. Best Buy has not seen one since December, and neither has Fred Meyer's, or if you're from the East Coast or Midwest, Kroger has not seen any since December. Why is this happening? Well, Nintendo's focusing on the Switch. Now, to get one of these, there's plenty of horror stories going around out there. And I have my own. And I don't know if I'm including it in this video or if I'm including it in the actual true part 3, which I recorded a couple months ago. There is alternatives to the NES Classic. You can get a Raspberry Pi, a modded Xbox or Wii, an emulator on your PC. But there was something a little special about the NES Classic. One, it's very small, it's cute, it's compact. The downside to this is the very, very short cord the controller has. But it came with 30 great games for the most part. There's only like one or two I question, and we never got River City Ransom, unlike the Famicom version in Japan, which would have been a cool addition for this little system. If it's true that NES Classic is no more available in retailers, the only places that people have left to go get these is Scalpers or secondhand. And now you'll see Scalpers not selling them for $150 because they were dropping for a while. But I started noticing the prices going back up again. Did they know something we didn't? Maybe they got the memo before we did. Well, Nintendo, I'm a little shocked, but I'm not surprised. Well, that's it for the NES Classic discussion for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, subscribe. So have fun, go game, see you later.